I'd stick with Applied Materials just because I think that's the space to be in right now because of what you're just, and obviously the numbers. I mean, that gave us a pretty good look. But the guidance, that really does sound kind of interesting in terms of Nvidia right now. I mean, the focus at the one spot they're good is gaming, but that's a pretty small portion of what Nvidia is. So I think because of that, it tells me I'd rather be in the maker than the ones that are actually the chips.
I think gaming is the aspect that everyone concentrates on. Then you have data centers. But then with 5G, what's the automobile going to look like? What's the connected home going to look like? So I think that when you look at it just as a gaming stock, you leave a lot there. So you leave a lot on the table. So I would rather. It was would you rather. I would rather
it to himself, man.
I don't know that she said
it was an extension of the would you rather.
I did. She did, yeah.
Depending how you measure gaming, I see gaming as it includes also the chips that are in PCs. It's 53% of their business. Data centers, 25% of their business. When they tell you that gaming is a little bit softer than expected, even though it had been expected seasonally to be somewhat soft, I think that's a concern. I don't think any of this is really a concern when you consider where this stock has also come from. Think about this stock. It's up, what is it, up 130% off the lows we hit back then in that $130 level, which is something it's bounced off a few times. It got there even back in May. So I think the extraordinary run into these numbers, I think this outperforming the rest of a chip space that's been on a tear. You shouldn't be surprised by this, and I think their business is actually much more rationalized at these levels than we've had in past years when we would have had this kind of a run.
Very conservative.
Intel?
It still is Intel, yep. And I believe in the company, and the CEO, I'm not 100% all in on, but I think over time, I'm sure he's going to be the right guy.